We overdose on placebos, the dope of hope. Recite the slogans, our mantras. Believe in rhetoric, our reality. Pretend to live. Falling is just like floating, so long as you ignore the landing. And when you've swallowed all those placebos, landing is the furthest thing from your mind. And the easiest thing in the world is to fall and float on the dope of hope and pretend to live and die on an overdose of placebos.
This one's titled In the Desert. A skywriting plane high above Taos, church bells across the sun-drowned plaza, Chihuahuan ravens against the cobalt sky. In the alley cantina, a holistic nurse, just off a long shift, sips a double margarita. She can sense where my pain is, knows from my tilt. She wants to stick pins all along my spine. No thanks, I say. I'll see you on the dance floor. A purple sagebrush wind blows up against the armored police cruisers hunkered down in the motor pool at the edge of town. The bells have stopped their pealing. The nurse doesn't know the name of the church. This one's titled Great Nature, and it has an epigraph. Great nature has another thing to do to you and me. It's from Theodore Retke, The Waking. Mid-April backyard sunshine shimmers through 7 shades of green. Unruly mess of aged oak, wild cherry, and maple, jumbled with saplings that reach toward light. Network layers of leafy branches, infant leaves that wiggle in rising breezes, vibrating 4 times faster than sway of boughs that bear them. Polyrhythms rising, falling, wire brushes scraping across the skin of a snare drum, alongside pine and red-berried holly, quiet conifers, murmuring counterpoint. The old aluminum sheds nearly hidden in ivy. Inside, my 12-speed Schwinn, entwined in vines, rusted to ruin these 25 years, falling apart. The muscles no longer hold it together. They cut me open yesterday, sewed my guts back inside for now.
What's that I hear? My pulse is beating, beating, beating. What's it mean by it's constantly repeating? Living's nothing but routine. A bean sprouts to a plant that grows at length to yield a bean. Round and round it goes and goes. Living's nothing but routine. Outside, season after season, green to brown to bare to green. Trees turn for this very reason. Living's nothing but routine. What rules but reiteration? The queen is dead. Long live the queen. Generation after generation. Royalty, too, is routine. Tides falling, rising, falling, rising. Cycles stir the soul, marine, miraculous, but not surprising. This world is naturally routine. As worlds throughout the heavens turn with habits cool persistence, in all routine does one discern the essence of existence. What's that I hear? My pulse is beating, beating, beating. What's it mean by it's constantly repeating? There is nothing but routine. And yet some things in life seem anything but routine. You decide immediately to trust her for the sake of love. And the next moment you see a smile on her face and something of yours in her hand. Something that may be your watch or your spleen. Between your 10th and 11th rib, you find a new gap to mind, and in that gap you glimpse an image of something you have trusted, a blurry image of something that may be your watch or your spleen or love.
This one's titled Sunday Afternoon, 2 o'clock. Sun-bleached thunderheads high above a Starbucks parking lot, overlapping cumulus fingers that feather a small blue gap of sky that isn't blue and isn't sky, but endless emptiness. And the clouds aren't clouds, just fine water droplets or particles of ice. Against the sky, weaving through the clouds, a silent airplane is speeding west, ascending. The plane is what it looks like it is. And about now, a beautiful woman who's on a quest is aboard a plane speeding west, maybe this plane. And she is what she seems to be, calm, patient, brave against the headwinds, mysterious and true.